Hello, friends, and welcome to the new episode of r/IDontWorkHereLady. Today we have 3 more brand new stories. So if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a new video every single day. Let's move to our first story. I'm in a hurry. Please disregard the laws of mathematics and just let me take this item without paying. I am the assistant manager at a furniture/home decor store. I've worked here over 7 years now. I was just thinking about an interaction I had on Monday. So we have this customer who I'll ironically call Patience. She's older, in her 60s. Patience isn't from my town either. She's from a nearby bigger city. Once a month, Patience's son has a business meeting in town, and he brings his mom with him. While I think it's sweet, he tries to get her out of the house every once in a while, I don't appreciate that he decides to drop her off at my store for the duration of the meeting. She has tormented my staff and I for up to 4 hours at a time. Patience is needy, rude, and straight up clueless about how the world works. She expects that people shop with her. It's impossible to break away and help others when we get busy. Lines are backing up at the POS, and she's handing you item after item to carry for her. She refuses to use a cart. It's beyond annoying. Most of the time, we all try to avoid her, but she always finds a way to inconvenience someone. This past Monday, she basically marched into the stockroom and dragged one of my associates who was working on our shipment of new items to the floor. Being polite, he tried to answer her question, but he had to get back to his job, and she became pissy that no one was helping her. Now, in the past, she's had me get almost every item on our decorative shelves down for her to inspect, only to complain about the price and beg that we come down a little. I've had to explain I don't price my merchandise, and the only coupons are through our members program. Oh, and she's a member, but she continues to max out her $500 limit and can never use her card. I've tried to explain this to her multiple times, but I don't think she gets that she doesn't have unlimited money on it. So, on Monday, we got slammed, and we had lines forming at the POS. My associate was already ringing people up, and so was I. Patience comes up to pay for 3 items. Item A was a $10 clearance item. Items B and C were both $15. Patience mentioned she had a couple for 20% off. I knew which one she was talking about. It was on regular priced items with a purchase on her card. So I applied the coupon to items B and C. After tax, it was like $37. She went to use her card, but like I mentioned above, she doesn't have available credit. I told her the coupon only works with the card, but I could use the other coupon for 15% off, and the transaction totaled about $38.50. She paid in cash. I continue to help the ladies in line, and Patience makes for the door. A few moments later, as I'm helping another customer, she approaches me with item D, wanting to purchase it instead of item C. But item D has slight damage to it, and she wants a discount. Item D is originally $40 on clearance for $25. I told her I could do no more than 20% off at the time, but since it's damaged, it'd be non-returnable. She says, okay, could I do it quickly? She's in a hurry. I explain I'm with a customer, and I've got 3 more in line. I'm going to need her to hop in line. She says again, but I'm in a hurry. I told her I understand, but the other ladies have been waiting in line. She reluctantly gets in line behind the 3 ladies. As I'm starting my first transaction, she's begging the women in line to let her go before them. They take pity on her and give up their spots. I'm PO'd, but I'm keeping my customer service smile. I do a return for item C and ring up item D with the 20% off. I tell her she owes me $8 or so. She doesn't understand. I explain the item she's trading it for was less than the new item. Patience, you didn't apply that item to this one. I'm in a hurry. Please hurry up. Me, ma'am, you owe $8. P, I don't get it. Me, the item C is less than item D. You owe $8. P, I'm in a hurry. Just apply it to the return to this item. Me, I did. They're different prices. You owe the difference. What? I don't get it. I already paid $40. Why do I have to pay more? Because this item is $25 and the other was $15. Ma'am, let me clarify. You only wanted to return item C, not all 3. Yes. Okay, you owe $8. Oh, you probably didn't apply the coupon. I didn't. It's on clearance. But you still got the 20% damage discount. You owe $8 after the discounts. I'm in a hurry. My son is here. So here's how this works. Either you pay $8 and get item D, or you keep items A, B, and C. Please, I'm in a hurry. What are we doing? Are you keeping all three or paying the difference? I'll pay the difference. Okay, that's $8. What? Oh, just forget it. I'm in a hurry. I needed a break after that. I can't even imagine what she was trying to pull. I don't know how stupid she thought I was, but her pity game wasn't going to work on me. My associate told me to go take a breather, and the three ladies in line all apologized for letting her butt in line. Disclaimer. My math might be off in a few places. Please don't roast me over it. She was doing that on purpose, probably hoping you'd just give up and let her have it. And our second story. Why should I apologize for your mistake? I'm a longtime lurker who thought it's about time I shared with you some of my delightful experiences with customers I've had working for one of the UK's biggest telecommunication companies. Having worked there for quite some time now, I'm pretty much a vet, and if there's two things the job has taught me, it's that, one, if you're not speaking to people face-to-face, they will show you just how repugnant they can be. And two, that some people's entitlement knows no bounds. I work by a simple adage. I work in customer service. I provide customers with the service. I am not a customer servant. Anyway, on to the tale. I'm sitting at my desk browsing tales from retail when I glance at my countdown timer. Warily, I lift my headset and sign into my phone as the countdown reaches 0. I smile to trick myself into thinking I'm going to be able to sustain a modicum of happiness until the end of my shift. My final break is already a distant memory, and now I face the slog through until home time when she blips through. Let's call her Entitled B. Me. Hello, you're through to Entitled B. Shut up and listen. Me. Excuse me? I said listen. I'm all ears, miss. Good. You're going to explain to me where my technician is. Do you understand? The technician's one of our guys in the field. He goes and repairs equipment, etc. Me. I do. Can I firstly get your account details for the purposes of data protection? I just need your name and password. I can't remember my password. Can you remember your name? Of course. Well, can I have that to start with? EB. Okay, EB. I'm going to ask some security Look, I don't have time for... Look, I understand you're frustrated, but I have to complete security because you haven't quoted the password. If I don't, I'll lose my job. I don't care about your job. I want you... I'll stop you there. You might not care, but I certainly do. Now, we can move this along a lot quicker if you just go along with the process. I can hear the seething rage in her voice. She's not used to being spoken to so directly. I sit proudly like the walls of Jericho, and she has no trumpet to break me down. She huffily complies with my request. Okay, now that we've cleared DPA, let me have a look and see what's going on here. Okay, so you booked a technician on the 16th. Yes, my TV service is broken. My downstairs set-top box is showing an extremely poor quality of picture, and this is simply unacceptable. I booked a tech to come out with one of your idiot advisors, and I specifically asked for a morning slot, but the idiot booked me for an afternoon slot, so I had to take time out of my day to call back to your automated service yesterday and reschedule it for today. Okay, I can see you did indeed call back yesterday and reschedule your appointment for a morning slot. And you keep sending me these stupid effing text alerts saying your appointment is scheduled for today throughout all of yesterday, but with the wrong time, so I had to cancel them. So where the F is the man who's coming to fix my TV? Okay, EB, I'm going to have to ask you not to shout down the phone at me. I'm well aware that you're frustrated, but screaming in my ear isn't going to solve anything. So please calm down and let me have a look and see what's going on. The line will go quiet, but I'll be back ASAP. So I put her on silent hold where I can hear her, but she can't hear me. I chuckle as she calls me some very colorful names. I check the notes on her account and realize what's happened. And for the first time all day, I smile a real smile. A smug smile. And realize what I'm about to say is going to make me very happy from now until the end of my shift. Hi, E.T. What? Do you know this number? 07 blank 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 blank? Yes, of course, it's mine. Does anyone else have access to your phone? Are you an idiot? Of course not. Okay, it's just that you mentioned that you called our automated service and booked a morning appointment for today. Yes, I did. Did you receive a confirmation text when you did that? Are you still there? No, I did not. Really, it's just I can see we sent one out to your number, the one I just read to you, and it seems as though you've sent us a reply back to cancel your appointment from your phone. Stunned silence. I can practically hear the gears in her head come to a grinding halt as they try to figure out who's to blame for this tragedy. What are you saying? Well, it looks like you've canceled your own appointment by mistake. Well, what are you going to do about it? Well, the best I can do is book another appointment. When for? Well, that'll be in 2 days' time. Well, that's not good enough. I've been waiting for days. I know, but there's some other appointments booked in. The closest slot I have is in 2 days' time. This is really, really, really effing poor customer service. And you know something? You haven't even apologized to me for any of this. Excuse me? I demand an apology for this. I want money off my bill. Wait a minute, EB. I have to stop you there. This isn't my fault, and it's not Telecommunication Company's fault. This is your fault. Why on earth should I apologize to you for your mistake? Your appointment is in 2 days. That's the best I can do. Will that be all? Yes. Me. Goodbye. And she was gone, hopefully to sulk like the petulant child she is, whilst cursing me for daring to talk back while I grinned satisfied for the rest of my shift. I work in customer service. I provide customers with a service. I am not a customer servant. Hey guys, thank you all for watching the video to the end, and I'll see you in the next one.